Let me ask you a simple question. Inside this TNT Motors outlet in Gurugram, what could be the most luxurious option from Mercedes? EQS? No. Maybach? No. It's actually a fusion of both. So this is the fusion. You have the EQS and you have the Maybach coming in, and I must admit, when I get closer to such cars, I sort of become confused and lost, because there is so much to talk about: the engineering, the technology, the luxury appeal, that tech, that it's difficult to do justice to the vehicle. Now, as of now, pricing of the EQS Maybach is not out, but this is the pinnacle. You can't have anything better than this. This is luxury electrification at its best. And I'm very sure that in the Indian market, every single celeb or a tycoon or a bureaucrat or a politician has had a three-pointed star in his or her garage. That is the pulling power of Mercedes. Now, we already have the EQS in India. We have seen the bonkers AMG version as well. We have the Maybach in India. We have the GLS Maybach as well. But this will sit at the top of the entire chart in terms of the luxury, the brand, and the electrification. There's lots to talk about the car, and let's start with the exteriors first. EV, so of course there is no grille over here. It's a completely shut type of grille, and if you look at the star, it's very rare to see a proper standing three-pointed star on a car in the Indian market. Nowadays it's more of embossed into the bonnet over here. So you have the three-pointed star, you have the Maybach branding, and then look at this. It's so classy. You need to see this in person and not through the camera, which you're doing right now. Of course, the name comes right over here: Mercedes Maybach EQS SUV. A lot of interesting elements. For example, if you come closer on the side where usually you have fog lamps, you have the Maybach logos all around, and the same logo can be seen across the car. If I come to the side profile, the wheels, for example, these are 21 inches, but you can opt for 22 as well, with a different design from Merc. And they are talking about the logos being everywhere. They are on the last pillar over here. They are not over here, but you have the EQS branding, but you see Maybach and Merc branding on the alloy wheels. The Maybach logo also comes on the side steps. These don't go inside like they do in an SUV. It's more of a lower car, but the side step remain. And tech is also involved. I have the key with me. Of course, the car is locked, and if you walk towards the car, the first door handles will come out like this, and then you can configure the motors and the settings to open the doors and close the doors remotely. The function is from the screen on the inside. So as a driver, I can open the door for my owner, for my boss, and then you can close the doors as well. It's much like the EQS SUV, which by the way has not gone on sale in the Indian market, but will go very soon. And no matter which color you opt for, you have a dual tone theme coming in. On this particular car, we have silver on the lower part, and we have dark blue on the upper part. So this complete area is darker as compared to the lower part of the vehicle. Dimensions wise, it is more or less like the EQS SUV. By the way, the next EV from Merc could be the G-Wagon. Yes, the big burly G-Wagon with an EV art will also come to India, and the portfolio from Merc has been increasing. They're very serious about electrification. The last one was the EQA, which we drove and reviewed in Jaipur. The link is currently on the screen as well as in the description section below. So yeah, it is huge. Road presence is amazing, the craftsmanship and the tech, but this car is a lot about the interiors from the driver's perspective, but more from owner's perspective. Now, before getting to the interiors and the factory, I'll offer a few figures for you guys. Now, the motors have been taken from the EQS AMG bonkers performance. So you've got two electric motors, one for the rear axle and one for the front axle. The combined output over 650 bhp of power, over 900 Nm of torque. Formatted because power goes to all the four wheels, and in spite of the weight, 0 to 100 in less than 4.5 seconds. The battery pack well over 122 kWh, and it supports super fast DC charging speeds of up to 200 kW. What does that mean? Suppose you're going from Delhi to Jaipur or Udaipur, you take a break at Starbucks to get a coffee in 20 minutes, for example. In that much time, if there is a super fast DC charger, this car will get a range of 300 kilometers back. That is pretty good. On a full charge, if your driver is driving with a light right foot, expect both 500 kilometers on a single charge. And I'm assuming 95% of owners, if they go outside of city limits, they'll be possibly going in their private jet or a first class business. But in my opinion, over 90% of owners
If they go outside of city limits, they'll either go in their private jet or they'll book a first class ticket in an airplane. So yes, for owners inside the limits of NCR or Mumbai or Bengaluru or attending that important function or a ceremony, things are very much sorted in the EQS Maybach. Interiors, can't wait to show you all the tech, gizmos and aids on offer.
Now, there are luxury cars and then there is the Maybach. And if a car has the Maybach branding with it, it has to be more than the epitome of finesse luxury on the inside. There's leather all around, and you can of course go for options in terms of the treatment you want or the color combination you want. Lot of in the standard trim, I'm believing you have leather around this part, on the doors, on the lower part, on the roof as well. In this particular media unit, we have this in finished in suede. Looks nice, no doubt. And things have been taken from the lower or the more affordable Merc option. For example, you have multiple screens coming in over here. 1, 2, 3. You have the gesture control for a lot of functions like sunroof. If I just want to close this, I swipe my finger, it goes ahead. Let me open this for the light to come inside. And mood lights, over 250 independent LEDs you can control, over 64 color combinations, and it's dark inside the showroom over here, and the lights are fabulous. They're all around from a driver's perspective or the owner, the boss point of view. They're all around this car. I'm assuming owners might not get behind the wheel or once in a blue moon. Whenever they do, they'll be happy with the kind of performance on offer, the kind of luxury on offer. Of course, everything is powered. Everything in terms of tech is available. It is the safest set on wheels in the category, and the seats, well, powered, ventilated, supportive. These neck pillows come in very, very handy, for example, and you have a resemblance to other more affordable Merc options. So if you are a Merc owner coming to the EQS Maybach, you will not feel out of place. A few things will definitely look and feel familiar. There's more action and a lot of action in the second row. Let's go with it. This, by the way, is the key to happiness and luxury, the key for the Maybach EQS 680. A lot of things are powered. For example, the curtain over here, and the seat is reclinable to 43 degrees. And if I do that sitting on this side, the co-driver seat will go all the way ahead, giving me extra amount of leg room, knee room, and luxury offer. It's more like having your own first class seat on the move on 4 wheels. Of course, again, options come into the whole package. You can also have a small refrigerator at the back. The access is from this part, very easy to get. So all those extras come in at a cost, but I think the sky's the limit. If you have deep pockets, you can go for all that. Over here in this particular model, because of the console coming in, this is more like a 4-seater, and of course, like other Merc models, you have your tab and you can control what you want to see on this particular screen or that. Very handy, because suppose the seat is all the way ahead, you don't have to stretch out every single time onto the screen. You can use this, and the same things can happen on the screen using this tablet right over here. More things being powered. Concealed space, again, it's powered. This thing comes back. You can keep your glasses over here. These are cooled, yes, and they are heated as well, with the lights also changing. Again, the lights come in handy. The ambient light, these are visible right now on this last pillar, and also behind my seat I can see the same kind of lights come in. So I'm assuming once it gets dark, you are coming back from your office to your mansion, to your house. In the dark, this will be a great place to be, and of course, because it's EV, noise-less operation. Unfortunately, no drive for this one as of now. Well, you heard that. That is part of the airmatic suspension, wherein you can lift the car as well. Plus, it's got rear wheel steering. So if I turn the steering right, for example, even the rear right tires, even the rear both tires will turn right to an extent, helping in the overall turning radius. And then as part of the ADAS, you have a lot of features, including the active lane keep assist and the active steering assist. The cameras, the radars are here as well. Of course, not all is well with the EQS. Getting out of the car is a bit of a task, especially for those who are short in height. Anyways, this is the boot. Sorry for the lights over here, and more leather and more leather. Even this part, the parcel tray, has leather and has the Burmester speakers coming in over here. So everywhere you look in the car, yes, there is more leather even on the inside of the boot. Wow, spoiling inside. Now, as expected, even the charging outlet is powered, and like the normal models, you have the CCS2 output right over here. Once again, supports speed up to 200 kilowatt. That is pretty good. If you're still watching this video, this means that even you, like me, have grown up thinking about the three-pointed star logo in terms of getting one home someday. In my long list of dream cars, this is the newest entrant, and pricing as of now we don't know, but just for reference, the GLS Maybach, for example, not an EV, is over 4 crores in terms of on-road pricing. This one could be higher, but then again, Merc understands that in a population like the Indian country, over 100 crores, they will find takers and buyers for a car of this stature. What do you think about the EQS Maybach? Is it too good to be true, or is it over the top? Let me know in the comment section below. And once again, do not miss the EQA video that is live on the channel, and more interesting videos are coming up very soon. 91 Wheels. For the notification, you know what to do. Do subscribe and hit the bell icon as well.